Good solid win for the Ravens against Cincinnati. I know there was some inefficiency on offense everybody wants to focus on. The most important thing is they ran the ball very well, and that's all they really needed to do to win. And based on the fact they had a spectacular game plan defensively, Coach Martindale did a great job of dialing up the patented Raven blitzes, and we'll show you a couple that led to obviously sacks and turnovers. The first one, you can see the classic amoeba defense that the Ravens run. They take Bowser and Judon and walk them into the gaps between the center and the guards. Now it basically creates a six-man front, and they're not sure who's going to come because on the snap of the ball, you can see Bowser and Judon drop out, and then on the outside, they bring Humphrey and Elliott. That creates pressure for Burrow.
Burrow in trouble, spins out of one sack, steps up, scrambles forward to the 40-yard line and still shy of the first down.
On the next play, you can see another six-man front. Now they walk Clark up into the interior of the front, and clearly the offensive line of Cincinnati is confused. They want to block big on big. They're not used to seeing that safety into the middle of the defense. They turn out and block big on big. They leave Clark as what we call a free runner up the middle of the offensive formation. Burrow doesn't know what to do. He basically throws up a jump ball that leads to the interception by Peters. And then finally, this is what it leads to. They spread it out in a 3-by-2 formation, hoping to simplify it for Burrow. Now, they walk Queen around a little bit, so you don't know if it's going to be a 4 or 5-man rush. He's not sure if they're going to bring the guys off the slot, and they end up bringing just a simple 4-man rush, but play coverage behind it. Now Burrow, not sure who's going to come and who doesn't, is now got only 4-man pressure, but he doesn't see anywhere to go with the ball down the field, and they get home with a 4-man pressure. Classic Raven defense, multiple looks, and then go basic, and the quarterback doesn't know what to do.
He is going to be sacked, spun down back at the 30-yard line. Pernell McPhee first on the scene.
The Ravens have allowed 15.2 points per game this season, only 17 points per game allowed since 2019. And the Ravens have scored 8 defensive touchdowns since the start of the 2019 season. That's most in the NFL. They have a 1+ takeaway in 18 straight games, longest active streak in the NFL, and they're 16-2 during that span. They had 7 different players report a sack last week against Cincinnati. That's the first such game by the Ravens since week 6 in 2018 in a 21-0 win over the Titans. They're going to be looking to crank up the same type of defensive pressure against Philly this week.